and welcome to the Cottage podcast. My name is Hannah, I'm your host, and this week we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be introducing you to all the makes that I sewed in 2021. Now, disclaimer, this first one, I don't actually remember if it was early 2021 or late 2020, but either way, it has not made it on the podcast, so this is where we're going with it. So this is a Malott pattern by Deer and Doe. It's a shirt and it comes with either this short sleeve drop shoulder, so all one piece, no actual sleeve, or you can do a long sleeve version that attaches to this drop shoulder. There are several collar options, and I did a kind of funky one. So this is actually supposed to be a stand-up collar, and the collar stand to the pointed collar. I'm making this really complicated, aren't I? But I decided I didn't want to do a full collar, and I just wanted to do this and then make it like a teeny tiny collar. Also, I totally messed up on here, and I don't even remember how at this point. But this is a very well-worn shirt. I wear this all the time. It goes with so many things. It goes with jeans, as you can see, very casual. I can dress it up with a skirt, and it's just really great everyday wear. I get so much use out of this. This is a quilting cotton, but it's perfect for this style of shirt. I think any kind of quilting cotton or shirting cotton works great. I wanted to do the wooden buttons, which have held up very nice. I've got my pockets. They're functional pockets too. These are great. I stick pens in here, my glasses, all kinds of little things. And I like the fact that it's very long. So I did go a size up so that it would be longer and have full coverage. But I think it's a great beginner shirt pattern because of the fact that it doesn't really have sleeves. It only has these little cuffs. So if you don't want those, you don't have to add those, which is great because it makes it super simple. The only complicated bit after that is the collar, but it's a really good learning technique. So highly recommend this pattern. And as always, I will leave all the links down below for where I got the pattern. I don't think the fabric's still available, but I can link a couple similar ones. Okay, next. Next up we have this McCall's pattern. I will leave the number down below. I don't remember it off the top of my head. So this one, I loved it when I first made it. The shearing was new for me, but it was super, super fun. Absolutely love with shearing. And I made it in July. This was perfect for the summertime. There's just one teeny tiny problem. I don't like where this hits now. Now that I've worn it a couple times, where this gathering part hits, I feel like makes this part look very voluminous when it does not have to be. So I might have to edit this dress a little bit, but otherwise I do love it. I love the color. I love this super thin gauzy fabric. It's super lightweight. It feels like pajamas. It's so comfy and cozy. These little straps are perfect. It just helps hold it up where so I'm not tugging at the shearing all day. It's great. Literally the only thing I want to adjust is where this ruffle sits. And I think having a longer one, even for the summertime, is not going to be a problem, a longer dress. But otherwise, this dress was super fun to make. Super, super, super quick project. Love it. Again, I'll put which pattern it is. I don't remember off the top of my head right now, but love this pattern. Okay, next up we have probably one of my favorite makes from 2021. This dress, again, I believe it's in McCall's pattern. I'm really blanking off the top of my head. This one was a labor of love, and I was a labor of love. The puppies. And I do love how it turned out. I love these sleeves. It's perfect for fall, winter. I love the skirt. I love the fit of everything except for the bodice. The bodice is very, very loose, and I don't understand why, because the pattern did have cup sizing. That's how detailed it was, which was awesome, but it didn't actually translate correctly. So I'm not sure what happened there. I still have to do a lot of fitting before I want to wear this out in public. I've worn it on Zoom a few times, but let's all be honest, Zoom fitting versus real life fitting is very different, and real life, thankfully, falls a bit of a ways off. So I have some time to work on this before I show the world in person. But otherwise, I do love it. I don't mind the fact that my invisible zipper is not invisible. I can live with this. This is totally fine. I am really impressed with the fact that I hygiened the pattern completely. So this is all supposed to be one piece. Like, this was one piece, but I did my own color blocking. It's got this velvet from Joann's, this flannel cotton from Joann's, and I was inspired based off a picture I saw of a dress, and it was one of those things where I was like, I don't really know what website this dress is actually selling on. It's not very familiar to me, so I'm gonna try to make it instead of giving my card information to some sketchy website. Success. The only thing I did slightly different that I might change in the future when I do this pattern again is the fact that the skirt is a very straight A-line, and I'd like it to be just a little fuller. I think a nice twirl, a bigger twirl would be a lot better with this dress. The only other thing too is I did slightly mess up on the blocking back here, but it's one of those things. I'm very happy with it either way. So once we get the fitting down completely, it'll be great. Okay, and last but certainly not least, my favorite project from 2021 is this skirt. So this was another Deer and Doe pattern. Don't remember which one off the top of my head, but I can definitely link it. It did not include the straps. Those I added myself just on a whim with some buttons, but this is also my most worn make from 2021. I wear this probably weekly. It is so comfy and cozy, especially during the winter and fall. And pockets. I love the buttons. They're so bold and poppy, but they also make it super easy to put on. The straps, I did make them removable. So if I just want a skirt, I have just a skirt. If I want some cute suspender style skirt, I have like a whole outfit. This was leftover fabric, obviously, from my dress that I just showed y'all, because I got a ton of extra worried that I was gonna have to do all this pattern matching with the plaid, and I wasn't sure how that would turn out for me. But I didn't end up needing to do that much of it because I did the skirt piece on a bias and the bodice piece in line, so it was like it didn't really have to match. But this, thankfully, all of my piecing on here lined up perfectly, so I don't know how I did that, but I did. It's amazing. I love it. I could make a million more of these skirts with or without the straps, and I think it's just going to be such a great piece. I want to make one with linen for the summer. I think I could live in just those two. It'd be awesome. But this is probably definitely my favorite make of 2021. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Go ahead and let me know what your favorite of the dresses was, and if you make anything, please tag me on Instagram. All of those things are down below, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.